Welcome to a very special episode of Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. And y'all, I've been waiting to do this episode for like a year, and I'm super pumped about today's episode, y'all. I can't wait to share it with y'all. Today's episode is very special for two reasons. One, we are doing a video response from my buddy Bronco at Baseball Card Illustrated. He sent me this amazing koozie. I got some Cold Sprite in here. He's a big Milwaukee Bucks and Brewers fan, and he loves those Denver Broncos. And Baseball Card Illustrated, give them a sub up here at the top. They just reached 500 subscribers. Let's shoot some fireworks, drop some confetti for him. I'm so pumped for him. I'm a big fan of Bronco Baseball Card Illustrated. And if you've not seen some of the videos me and Bronco have done, check them out. Check one of them out right here. It's awesome. We've had some awesome times together, and I'm super fan of his channel, and I call him a friend as well. So congratulations, Bronco, on 500 subscribers. He wanted us to do a 500 subscriber video response on cards that we collect that nobody else collects. And today I'm going to share you a sports card collection that I have just recently started that nobody probably has in this entire world. Probably. I don't know if anybody, I've never heard of anybody having this kind of sports card collection. But for me, it's a very special collection from the bottom of my heart. It's from where I was raised. And what it is, it's a sports card collection of former Parkview High School Panther athletes who went on to play professional sports. And if you see this box right here, Parkview High School is a very famous high school. It's where I went to high school. I played a little bit of high school football. I was not a very good athlete in the early 90s, but I love the Parkview Panthers. I grew up behind the stadium of the Parkview football stadium. Either on a Friday night was sitting in my yard listening to the famous play-by-play announcer Larry Sneed calling the game in the stadium. I was either in the stadium watching the Parkview Panther football team play, or I was on the team. And I still, in my late 40s today, love them Parkview Panthers. And in the fall, followed them on TV or whenever I can. I live far away from Parkview now. But Parkview High School is located in the northeastern suburbs of Metro Atlanta, near Stone Mountain, Georgia. In fact, I don't know how it really got its name. I always heard that it was Parkview because you could park and view Stone Mountain. That's how close we were to Stone Mountain, because you could view Stone Mountain from my front yard when I was a kid before the trees grew up. But we were the Parkview Panthers, man, and I'm going to share with you. There's so many famous athletes that have come out of my high school, but I'm going to share you my newest collection. I'm just getting started with this collection, and it's just like my Del Murphy collection. I'm going to watch it grow as I go and find more and more of these. All these cards that I collect are all former Parkview Panther athletes that have gone on to play Major League Soccer, been professional Major League Baseball, NFL players, and I'm super fan of these guys, y'all. I'm super fan of them, and I'm so proud of them. And so I'm going to share you 6 athletes that have played professional sports today that I have gotten. There's more. There's so many more I could go on and on. I don't have enough time to list them, but they're so famous. Parkview's so famous, we were on the cover of this. This is a Cheerios box of the Parkview Panthers. That's how famous Parkview High School is, my high school. It's one of the most famous high schools in America, I think. And I'm so proud of them, man, because growing up in the 80s, our school was really small. It was nothing. And I've watched it grow and grow and grow. And I'm so proud of the football program, especially because I got to play on the football team. In fact, the head coach of the football team today, Eric Godfrey, is now the head coach, and he grew up in my neighborhood. And he was a teammate of mine, and I'm so proud of them. And I'm still cheering for them today. This is the 97 Parkview State Championship team that was on the Cheerios. So here we go, y'all. I'm going to show you my collection. Every one of these players right here are a graduate of Parkview High School. And man, I don't even know where to start. When I tell you this order, it's not an order in favorite. I'm just going to go down the line. So I'll start over here with a soccer player. This is Josh Wolfe. I remember seeing Josh play for the Parkview soccer teams. Parkview soccer was legendary. They were coached by a coach by the name of Carl Bostic, who coached them for years when I was a kid. And I remember when Parkview soccer started. Well, Josh Wolfe had an amazing soccer career, and I got this. This is an authentic game-used jersey of his when he played MLS for the Kansas City Wizards right here. He is also today, last I saw, he was coaching in the MLS for the Olsen MLS team as well. And I'm super proud of Josh's son. I think it was his son was playing for Atlanta United recently, which I'm so proud of Josh. He's a great, great soccer player and played in MLS. There's several other MLS players from Parkview that went on MLS, but Josh is the one I remember the most. Now, this is one of my favorite Parkview Panthers right here. This is Matt Stinchkum. This is one of the few cards that I have of players that I played with. Growing up, Matt was a freshman when I was a senior at Parkview High School. He went on, I'm so proud of Matt, man. He played for Parkview, he went on to play for my Georgia Bulldogs, my alma mater, which I'm a super fan, go Dogs, and Kevin the Diamond King's alma mater, Georgia Bulldogs. And he went on to play he was drafted by the Oakland Raiders. He played for several other teams. I think he played for Tampa, but he now is an announcer on the SEC network on ESPN. And Matt is just a great example. He's a good person in the community. He's a great guy. And I knew him, man. He was one of the biggest freshmen I ever remember in high school. And he was a great, great player. And I'm super proud of Matt. My next one is super cool. I love this guy right here. This is Michael Palmer. Now, he didn't have a long career in the NFL, but what was so cool about Michael Palmer, this is his Atlanta Falcons card. This is Contenders 2010. This is an auto. I don't think it's numbered, but it's his Contenders auto. But what's awesome about Michael Palmer, and he is the first Parkview Panther to play for the Atlanta Falcons. And, you know, the Atlanta Falcons are my favorite team. And I love this card because it has the red helmets. And I'm a super fan of the Falcons red helmet jerseys. This is an auto. But what I love about Michael Palmer is he played tight end right here. And that's the position I played when I played football at Parkview. So I'm always pulling for him when he played for the Falcons. I remember Matt Ryan throwing him touchdowns back in the day. And I was always cheering for him. I think he went on to play for another team or two. I haven't followed his career much, but after he left the Falcons. But I'm super proud of him. He was the first Parkview Panther to play for the Atlanta Falcons, and I was super proud of him. Now, we're going to get into a player now that I wish, and I'm hoping that he'll go to the Atlanta Braves one day. Braves don't sign Freddie Freeman. I think they need to sign this guy. They need to trade for this guy pronto. And this is this guy right here. For all my friends that are Oakland A's fans, that's right, Matt Olson, your star first baseman, was a Parkview Panther. But Matt is a former Parkview Panther, and I love seeing him. I'm always pulling for him. Home Run Derby contest. This last year I was pulling for him. But this is my favorite card of all. And Don't Talk to Robots sent me this card right here. This is Don't Talk to Robots. Give him a sub up here at the top. This is his card when he played for the Little League of Parkview Panthers. And there he is playing in the same Little League ballpark that I played in as a kid. And I love this card. And in fact, you look at the back, Matt's mom taught him 5th grade, but his 6th grade math teacher really introduced him to baseball, Karen Rancour, the mother of this guy right here, Jeff Rancour. We'll get to him a little bit later on today. And started with the hometown Braves while Matt grew up in Georgia. Soon Matt was in the minors, fighting his way to the major league. Baseball, his parents Lee and Scott were there for me if I got down. And that is someone I'm really proud of. Parkview baseball player, and he's now playing for the Oakland A's. He's a superstar, y'all. If you don't know who Matt Olson is, learn about him. He's a really great player, and I wish the Braves would get him. That would be a dream come true. Breaking news from Charge West Baseball Cards. Give him a sub up here at the top. Matt Olson has been traded to the Atlanta Braves. Oh, so pumped. Matt's coming back home to his Parkview Panther home, baby. So pumped. Welcome home, Matt. Now, in the NFL, we had Michael Palmer and Matt Stinchkum to go on playing. There's so many Parkview football players playing in the NFL, but currently today, you got this guy right here. And I got a couple other of his cards. I've really started to collect him. That's Carson, man. He had a little bit of struggles last year, got injured a little bit, but I've really started to PC him. Great running back for the Seattle Seahawks. And this is his prestige. I got this 2020. Here's one here. I've got him playing, 2020. Look at this powerhouse one. That's cool. And then this is when he played for Oklahoma State. Right here, back in the day. So I'm a super fan of this guy right here, Carson, another Parkview Panther football running back. If you're a big Seattle Seahawks fan, y'all know who Carson is. An amazing running back for the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I have to say, this guy right here, I can't be a favorite because I love them all because they're all Parkview Panthers, and I'm a Parkview Panther for life, y'all. Just like Hollywood Hogan and NWO, man, I'm a Parkview Panther for life. But this guy right here has to be the most famous Parkview Panther of all time, I think, because one, he was the first Parkview Panther to ever play for the Atlanta Braves, which, go Braves, baby. You know how much I love my Atlanta Braves. But this guy right here, Jeff Rancour, my brother, his mom taught my brother in high school. I've watched Jeff, followed Jeff from his high school days. He played football for the Parkview Panthers, but he also played baseball for the Parkview Panthers. And I remember Jeff being a great football player. I watched him play a lot in football, but he went on to be a star for the Atlanta Braves, and he went on to play for several other teams. And then he came back and played for the Atlanta Braves, and now he's an announcer for the Atlanta Braves. He's also a farmer today too, which is awesome. But he's an announcer and a player for the Atlanta Braves, and I'm so proud of Jeff Rancour. I mean, not only is he a former Parkview Panther football player, but also a great announcer and player. And I got this card like $4. It's a BGS 8.5. I paid super cheap, right? This is 2002 Bowman draft picks, but I'm super fan of Jeff Rancour. He could have gone to Clemson and played football, which Clemson, if you look right here, our uniforms, Parkview Panthers, were very similar to Clemson. I don't know if you can see the paws on there, but we have paws. There's our paws. We have helmets that look like Clemson. Our uniforms and colors are just like Clemson. But I'm super proud of Jeff Rancour, and I'm a super fan of his. Whenever I can get his cards, that's my only Jeff Rancour card right there. So there's my video response for Bronco baseball card, illustrated. Super fan of him. Just wanted to share you this. I love this collection, and I'm on the hunt for more. There's so many more former Parkview Panther athletes, and if I can add it on here in the video, I'll show you a couple more. So many amazing players that are playing professionally sports from my high school, and I always say Parkview Panthers, baby. We used to say from north to south and east to west, the Parkview Panthers are the best, and I totally believe that, and I always will believe that until I die. So, thank y'all for watching. Congratulations, Bronco and Kevin the Diamond King. And 500 subscribers, y'all. Y'all give them a sub. Great channel. Zach out.